We're at House of Vans. I've been at SLS all day. My brain is so fried. I obviously haven't started it right. My brain's so fried that I don't know what's going on. If you'd just like to introduce yourself.
I'm Sarah Parson-Texas. I'm a photographer.
And you were the digital photographer, right?
No, analog.
You were the analog photographer. Brilliant. Got that one wrong.
I'm Amy Ram.
How did the project start?
One of the marketing guys from Vans came up with the idea to go to Bali originally. So we started in Jakarta and then went to Bali, and then we filmed all our street stuff in Jakarta, and then we moved to Bali. But we found some street stuff in Bali as well. But Bali's mostly transitions. Vans just wanted to put together their first ever female edit and make some history.
Where was your favourite place to shoot?
Maybe Bali, but I don't know. Jakarta was super interesting as well. It was just like really different vibe.
Do you have a favourite shot?
I really like the one that actually Norma took of Fabi in the bank over there. This one is really sick. That was a crazy spot as well. It was just super fucking hot and horrible for them, to be fair.
Stole your trick?
Yeah, she stole my trick. But I got the pivot faking on another thing, so it's all good.
What was your favourite skate spot?
They were all so different, and everyone did some weird shit. Every spot we went to, everyone did some weird shit on it. So it was good that we all got the opportunity to like skate all this gnarly, weird shit, and yeah, we were all just massively stoked for each other, and it was like, yeah, good family vibes.
You can feel that in the video. Do you have a favourite trick that went down?
My fakey front big spin on this weird bank quarter thing.
Do you have a favourite trick that went down? I love it that you're looking at photos for reference.
I'm like thinking probably that one of like Breezy actually. I really like that one.
I also got the date of this wrong. Helen had a go at me, and then I realised that there was 2 consecutive girl videos going on at the same week in London, so it really confused me. So
coincidence, yeah. I think because everyone was at Street League. It's just a date that worked.
How hot was it there?
It was like extremely hot. Like in Jakarta, it was like 35 plus. So I think my first trick, that the front big spin that I did, I was fully drenched, I never felt like that in my life. It was crazy.
What's your name?
Helena.
Helena. And
Long.
the skate video was amazing. What was your favourite skate spot?
For me, I was buzzing at the Fruit Bowl. But I also, in Jakarta, we went to some like Wally benches, I think the first day or second day for me. And I just loved that as a spot, like ledge spot. They were like Wally ledges, so they took the ollie part out of skating ledges. It's a dream.
And Helena?
I'd have to agree, that spot was insane. It was like one you'd expect to see in Barsi or something, and then it was just like in Indonesia, and we were like, fine. And it was perfect floor.
Yeah. Because a lot of the spots there were like a bust, or they were total non-spots that we drove to for like 2 hours. We'd turn up and it was like a ledge that was like thigh high with 60 million people, and it was 40 degrees with 83% humidity, which was really fun. But that one in particular was really fun because we weren't kicked out.
The heat. I don't think you get that through the video.
No, all the locals skate at night, so what we were doing was stupid as.
We'd show up at our first spot 1 o'clock midday, I don't know, and it was just blistering. You know, you'd be like, should we go to the shop to get a drink? And you'd start walking, you'd be like, oh no, let's not bother. It's too hot.
That makes sense to why a lot of the footage was actually at night.
Yeah, I think like as it kind of got dusky, yeah, that was when...
So was it 2 weeks, day after day, like solid?
Literally every day. Every day.
The only day I had off was the day I got the shits. And that day was such a good day. Like, I may have had a dodgy stomach, but I had like a rest. It was like ideal.
So it was like there was no rest days at all.
No, we didn't rest, did we? We just shredded. Like.
I couldn't help myself either. Like, I was just like, I'm at a spot, I can't say no. I'm in Indonesia, this is ridiculous. Let's just go.
I did like a 3-hour, 38-minute battle with a Smith grind on a rail at 2 p.m. and was burnt to a cinder and had like an inch, I don't know, like a cubic inch of water. Yeah. Cyrus was burnt, Norma was burnt, and she just went on and on and on and on.
Yeah. I felt so bad. I literally sweated through. I'm not even that much of a sweaty person, so to sweat through the whole t-shirt and through the trousers and the hat and everything, was pouring water over myself. Poor Maned. Like, he doesn't get enough props. Like, he was just like water runs, everything. Like,
Was Manad with you then the whole trip? Yeah.
yeah, poor guy. There's a lot of estrogen there.
No way we could have done any of that without him. Like, just solidly deciding on where we were going, giving us motivation. Like Helena said, like water. We just needed water all the time. Like a bottle of water just went in a second. Yeah.
How do you say Cyrus? Cyrus. Sorry. Straight away, the first thing I noticed was his filming. Like, I really liked it. Like, fast paced. Like, was he a good filmer to work with?
Yeah, it's amazing. You just like know he's got it. Like he is so good at skateboarding as well. You're just like there's full confidence, and you're like, oh my god, I must do this really well because I know he's got it. Rather than like when you're filming with your mates at the skate park on your iPhones, like you're like, did you get that? You know, like. Is
there anything in the works for another video?
Hope so. Me and Luce are talking about it. We just want to go film street and skate and. Specifically, I think film with Cyrus as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to. I'm working on something right now with Andy Evans, and that's closing soon.
Andy Evans and Christian Stevenson are literally why I do what I do. Those two are legends. How is it working with Andy? Is he good?
It's the best thing ever. Every day is funny. Like he loves my tantrums, and I love his patience. It's so good. They are the funniest videos ever. Like,
shout out to Andy Evans.
What she meant was arms wide
arms. I said eyes. Eyes wide open. Yeah. The title came from Creed. The song, you know, the arms wide open. Cool. Yeah.